Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Dealing with JSON columns in Pandas, a comprehensive guide. JSON, JavaScript Object Notation, is a lightweight data interchange format that is widely used for transmitting data between a server and a web application, or for storing semi-structured data. When working with data in Python's Pandas library, you often encounter situations where data, especially from APIs or databases, is stored in JSON format within a data frame column. Directly working with JSON strings inside a data frame is cumbersome. This tutorial will guide you through various aspects of handling JSON columns in Pandas, including 1. Understanding the challenge. Data representation. A JSON column in a Pandas data frame will often contain string representations of JSON objects, dictionaries, lists, etc. Pandas itself doesn't automatically interpret these strings as structured data. Think of it as text describing structured data, not the data itself. Y converting JSON strings to Python dictionaries or lists allows you to access specific elements within the JSON structure. Perform more complex data transformations and aggregations. Easily create new columns based on JSON values. Clean and validate data within the JSON structure. Potential issues. Invalid JSON formatting, inconsistent data types within the JSON, or nested structures can create challenges during conversion. Handling none values or missing keys also requires attention. 2. Basic JSON conversion, JSON.loads, and pd_read_JSON. The JSON module. The built-in JSON module is fundamental for working with JSON data in Python. The JSON.loads function parses a JSON string and converts it into a Python dictionary or list. pd_read_JSON reads JSON files directly into Pandas data frame. Explanation. The apply method applies a function, in this case, JSON.loads, to each element in the details column. The JSON.loads function parses the JSON string into a Python dictionary. We create a new column named details_dict to store the resulting dictionaries. We then extract specific fields, name, age, city, from the dictionary and create new columns. The .get method is crucial for handling cases where a key might be missing from some JSON objects. It allows you to specify a default value if the key is not found, example city defaults to unknown. Finally, we remove the original details and details_dict columns, optional, to clean up the data frame. pd_read_JSON reads JSON files or JSON strings directly into a data frame. This is more suitable if your entire data source is JSON. 3. Handling nested JSON structures, lists of dictionaries, dictionaries within dictionaries. JSON data can be deeply nested, requiring a more robust approach to extract the desired information. Explanation. Nested dictionaries. Accessing values within nested dictionaries is done using chained key lookups, example x username. Lists of dictionaries. If the JSON contains a list of dictionaries, example the items list, you need to iterate through the list or convert it into a separate data frame. In the example above, the extract_items function converts the list of dictionaries in the items field into a Pandas data frame, and expands a list-like column into separate rows. This allows you to manipulate the data inside the list with greater ease. Explode Asterisk the explode method, Pandas 1.4 plus, is invaluable when you have lists within a column. It transforms each element of a list into a separate row, effectively flattening the column. This allows you to work with individual items in the list. Asterisk concatenation asterisk the pd-concat function combines the original data frame with the new data frame containing the extracted items. 4. Handling missing or null values. JSON data often contains missing values, which are represented as null in JSON. Python interprets null as none. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk JSON.loads, x, if isinstance, x, str, else np.nan. This line is crucial for dealing with potential issues where a row's JSON_data column might not contain a valid JSON string, example it might be none or an empty string. Isinstance, x, str, checks if x is a string. If it is, it attempts to parse the JSON string. If it's not a string, example it's none, it assigns np.nan, not a number, to the cell. This avoids errors from JSON.loads, trying to parse non-string values. *get, key, default _value, the .get method on dictionaries is essential for safe access to keys that might be missing. If a key doesn't exist in the dictionary, .get returns the default _value you provide, in this case, np.nan. *np.nan the number pi np.nan, not a number, is used to represent missing numerical data. It's compatible with Pandas and allows you to perform numerical operations on the column later. *df.filna, after extracting the data, use df.filna to replace the nan values with a meaningful value. This could be the mean, median, a constant, or a more sophisticated imputation technique. Be careful with this because if you fill with the mean, you could skew the analysis you would do with this table. 5. Dealing with invalid JSON format. Sometimes, your data might contain JSON-like strings that are not strictly valid JSON. For example, missing quotes, extra commas, or incorrect syntax. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk try, except block asterisk the try, except block is the key to handling invalid JSON. It attempts to parse the JSON string using JSON.loads. If a JSON.json decode error, or a type error if the input is not a string, is raised, the except block is executed. Asterisk error handling asterisk in the except block, you can log the error message, return a default value, like none or an empty dictionary, or perform other error handling actions. Returning none is a common approach, as it allows you to easily identify rows where the JSON parsing failed. Asterisk careful interpretation asterisk remember that even after successfully parsing invalid JSON, the results might not be what you expect. The parser might have made assumptions or skipped parts of the string, leading to incorrect data. 6. Flattening more complex JSON structures, using JSON_normalize. For very complex, deeply nested JSON structures, the JSON_normalize function from Pandas can simplify the flattening process. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk JSON_normalize, asterisk this function takes a list of dictionaries or a dictionary-like object and flattens it into a tabular structure. Asterisk record_path asterisk specifies the path to the list of dictionaries that you want to flatten. In this case, we're flattening the items list. Asterisk meta asterisk specifies the fields from the surrounding JSON structure that you want to include as metadata in the flattened data frame. You can use dot notation to access nested fields, example user.name, user.age, or pass a list of keys for deeper nesting. Asterisk record underscore prefix asterisk adds a prefix to the names of the columns created from the flattened records, example item underscore product, item underscore price. 7. Best practices and considerations. Asterisk data validation asterisk always validate your JSON data, especially if it comes from an external source. Use schemas or custom validation functions to ensure that the data conforms to your expectations. Asterisk error handling asterisk implement robust error handling to gracefully handle invalid JSON or missing data. Asterisk performance asterisk for very large data frames, consider using vectorized operations, example NumPy functions, or more efficient JSON parsing libraries, like a JSON, to improve performance. Asterisk data types asterisk be aware of the data types of the values extracted from JSON. You might need to convert them to the appropriate Pandas data types, example int, float, datetime. Asterisk consistency asterisk ensure that the JSON structure is consistent across all rows of your data frame. Inconsistent structures can lead to unexpected errors. Asterisk security asterisk if you're processing JSON data from untrusted sources, be aware of potential security risks like JSON injection attacks. Sanitize the data appropriately. Asterisk documentation asterisk document your JSON conversion and data transformation steps clearly. This will make it easier for others, and your future self, to understand and maintain your code. In summary asterisk. Working with JSON columns in Pandas requires careful planning and execution. By understanding the basics of JSON conversion, handling nested structures, dealing with missing values, and implementing robust error handling, you can effectively transform and analyze JSON data within your Pandas data frames. Remember to choose the right tools and techniques based on the complexity of your JSON data and the performance requirements of your application. Remember to always validate your data and be careful filling in NaN values, because you don't want to end up with skewed data.